My beloved child, there is a reason your heart feels heavy today, a reason your soul is being pulled to read these words right now. Archangel Michael is standing close to you, his wings spread wide, protecting you from the darkness that tried to enter your life. He is whispering urgently in your spirit, do not scroll away, do not leave this message unread. Your blessing is closer than you think. Heaven is moving right now, and the light of God is shining directly into your life, cutting through every shadow that has tried to keep you broken. You are being lifted. Something is shifting. You may not see it yet, but heaven is already working in your favor. You have been through seasons where you felt invisible, forgotten, and tired of waiting for change. You cried silently at night, wondering if God heard your prayers at all. But God never missed a single tear. Each drop that fell carried a message straight to the throne of heaven, and now the answer is being released. Archangel Michael says the delay is over. You are standing at the edge of breakthrough, and this is your divine alert. You are about to experience a miracle that will restore everything you lost. The angels are gathering around you. They are saying, hold on for a few more moments, because the doors that were locked are about to open. That pain you've been carrying in your heart was not meant to destroy you, but to prepare you for a higher calling. The enemy tried to convince you that it was over, that you were alone, that nothing would ever change, but God has written a different ending for your story. He is rewriting your pain into purpose, your tears into triumph, and your silence into songs of joy. Archangel Michael says that heaven is on high alert right now, and that means something powerful is about to unfold in your life. There are blessings lined up with your name on them, waiting for your faith to activate them. You are not late. You are right on time for the miracle God has planned. Every delay, every closed door, every disappointment was divinely arranged to lead you exactly here, to this moment where heaven says, it's time. You have been asking for a sign. You have been praying for confirmation. You said, God, if you are really with me, show me something that lets me know you haven't forgotten me. This is that sign. God is speaking directly to your heart right now through this message. Archangel Michael was sent to stir your spirit and remind you that even when the world seems against you, the armies of heaven are for you. You are protected, chosen, and loved beyond measure. The spiritual warfare around you has been intense because the breakthrough before you is massive. There is a time limit in the spirit, 15 minutes, Michael says, not because God is in a hurry, but because heaven wants you to act in faith now. Open your heart before this window closes. Speak your gratitude. Say, God, I receive it. The moment you open your mouth with faith, the angels begin to move faster, clearing paths, removing obstacles, and realigning your destiny. Do not let this divine moment pass without responding. The tears you have cried were not wasted, they watered the soil of your miracle. You are about to reap what you have sown in tears, a harvest of peace, love, and restoration. You felt the weight of waiting so long that you almost lost hope, but God says, I have not forgotten you. There is something holy being birthed from your pain. The same God who turned water into wine, who called Lazarus out of the tomb, who calmed the storm with a word, that same God is stepping into your situation right now. He is not late. He is preparing you for the blessing that requires your full faith to receive. Archangel Michael wants you to know, the enemy wanted you to give up today. He wanted you to feel like nothing good was coming, that your prayers were empty, and your dreams were dead. But heaven interrupted those lies with this message. You are seconds away from divine reversal. Something that looked impossible is about to shift. God is replacing your fear with faith, your sadness with strength, and your confusion with clarity. He is removing toxic people, healing invisible wounds, and bringing divine connections into your life. Everything that was stolen, peace, sleep, confidence, purpose, is being returned sevenfold. The heavens are saying, do not delay your belief. The time is sacred. There are 15 spiritual minutes before this wave of blessing seals. That means, in the time it takes to truly surrender your fear and say, I believe, heaven can release miracles that have been waiting for you since the beginning of your journey. Archangel Michael stands with his sword of light, cutting every chain of doubt, fear, and delay. He is clearing the air around you so God's promise can reach you without interference. You may feel tingles, warmth, or sudden calm. That's the presence of divine energy moving through you right now. You are not reading this by accident. Your soul was guided here because God wanted to speak directly to you. He wanted to stop you before you gave up, before you walked away from your destiny, before you said, "It's too late for me." No, it is not too late. You are in the middle of a divine turnaround. The pain that nearly broke you will become your testimony. The emptiness that scared you will be filled with blessings that overflow. The loneliness that haunted you will turn into joy that radiates from your spirit. Heaven says, you are not behind, you are being prepared. The light of heaven surrounds you even now, though you might not yet see it with your eyes. There is a quiet stirring in the air, a whisper through your soul that says, something beautiful is coming. Archangel Michael moves gently beside you, wrapping you in the warmth of God's protection. Every shadow that tried to cling to your heart is being scattered. Every voice that told you you were unworthy is being silenced. You are being rewritten by grace. For a long time you have carried the weight of things that were never yours to carry. You tried to hold everyone together, to be strong when you were breaking inside. You smiled when your heart was aching because you didn't want anyone to see the pain behind your eyes. But heaven saw it. God saw the nights when you cried and still whispered, "Thank you, Lord, for another day." He saw the moments when you helped others even though you had nothing left for yourself. Those hidden acts of faith have become seeds that heaven is watering right now. The harvest is near. Archangel Michael says there are angels assigned to bring you peace. They are repairing what was torn, restoring what was stolen, and preparing divine opportunities that align with your purpose. Doors that once rejected you will open on their own. People who misunderstood you will suddenly see your true light. The confusion that surrounded your path will clear like mist under the sun. You will feel lighter, freer, calmer, not because the world changed overnight, but because the spirit within you grew stronger. there is also healing flowing into your body. God's presence is touching every place that hurt, not only physical pain but emotional scars too. He is softening memories that once triggered tears, replacing them with gentle understanding and release. The bitterness that clung to your soul is dissolving, forgiveness is filling its place. You will wake one morning and realize that the anger or sadness that used to control your thoughts has simply gone. That is the quiet miracle of God's love working inside you. Michael reminds you that divine timing is never late. When it felt like your prayers were unheard, heaven was rearranging the universe to give you more than you asked for. God doesn't just answer prayers, He transforms the one who prays. You have grown in patience, in wisdom, in strength. The delay shaped your destiny. Now that you are ready, the blessings can safely find you. The next chapter of your life will not require the same struggle, it will flow naturally because you have learned to trust. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe. Feel that peace rising in your chest, that's the Spirit saying, I am here. You do not have to beg for love or chase approval anymore. You are already accepted, already chosen, already loved beyond measure. Heaven is proud of how far you've come. Every step you took in faith, even when trembling, reached the throne of grace. And now, God is stepping toward you with open arms, ready to fill your life with the abundance of His love. Archangel Michael says the countdown you feel, those 15 symbolic minutes, is the invitation to decide, will you trust heaven fully or cling to old fear? Each second you choose faith, light expands around you. Each moment you choose gratitude, another miracle awakens. You are not waiting for blessings to come, they are waiting for you to believe. Heaven's storehouses are full, and your name is written on their doors. Do not fear change. The season you are entering may look unfamiliar, but it is designed for your elevation. Some friendships may fade, some plans may shift, but every change will serve your growth. God is moving you from the valley to the mountaintop, from hiddenness to visibility. The gifts inside you are about to bloom. Your words will inspire, your presence will heal, your light will guide others home. You were never meant to blend in, you were chosen to shine. You may still hear echoes of doubt, but remember, the louder the resistance, the closer the release. Darkness always trembles before dawn. When you feel the pressure increase, smile, it means something holy is breaking through. Archangel Michael stands guard so that nothing can block what heaven has prepared. He says, keep your heart pure, your words kind, and your faith strong, for the gates of blessing are opening. God's love is not a distant promise, it is breathing through you right now. Every heartbeat is a reminder that you are part of His eternal plan. You have not failed Him, He is still writing your story. Even the mistakes you regret will turn into lessons that bless others. You will look back one day and say, now I see why it had to happen that way. For what the enemy meant for harm, God has transformed into good. Archangel Michael leans closer and whispers, lift your eyes. When you do, you will see signs everywhere, numbers repeating, songs that speak directly to your heart, random kindness from strangers, dreams that feel like messages. These are confirmations from heaven reminding you that you are guided. The spiritual realm is alive with activity, aligning events so that your purpose unfolds perfectly. You are being prepared to step into a chapter filled with restoration. Relationships that are meant for you will return with honesty and growth. Opportunities that align with your calling will appear without force. Financial doors will open unexpectedly. Peace will settle in your home. The same God who commands the stars is commanding blessings into your life right now. Believe that, receive that, and let gratitude open the final gate. Michael says this is your moment of alignment. Don't rush, just breathe and say, I receive. Feel that surrender sink in, it is faith taking form. Heaven honors that. The angels rejoice every time you choose belief over fear. You have already won more battles than you realize, simply because you never stopped hoping. The energy around you is shifting even as these words reach you. Heaven is pouring light into the places you once thought were lost. A quiet strength rises within you, and for the first time in a long time, you can breathe without the weight of yesterday pressing down. That release you feel is the presence of God breaking the chains that once held you. Every burden you hand over is lifted instantly in the unseen realm. The more you let go, the lighter your path becomes. Archangel Michael stands near, holding his sword of light not in anger but in love. He cuts away the cords of fear, the invisible ties to old pain, the memories that drained your peace. Each slice of that divine sword is a reminder that you are free. You are not bound to your past, you are bound to God's promise. Your mistakes do not define you, His mercy does. You were never meant to live small, hiding behind guilt or disappointment. You were created to rise, to walk with your head high, to glow with the quiet confidence that you are chosen. The heavens celebrate the courage it took for you to survive. Even when you didn't understand, even when it hurt, you kept moving. That movement was faith in action. Every small act of trust became a light on your path. Now those lights have joined together, forming a trail that leads straight to your breakthrough. You don't need to force what is coming, you only need to stay open. The current of grace is already carrying you forward. There will be a moment soon, maybe in a conversation, maybe in a dream, when everything suddenly makes sense. You will feel a deep peace that cannot be explained. That peace is the confirmation that heaven has completed a cycle in your life. The things that used to repeat, the same disappointments, the same patterns, the same fears, are ending. God is turning the page. A new chapter begins, and its first word is joy. Michael wants you to know that this joy is not the temporary kind that depends on what happens around you. It is the steady joy that flows from trust. It doesn't vanish when problems appear, because it is rooted in something unshakable. You will wake and feel gratitude before you even open your eyes. You will sense beauty in ordinary moments, a sunrise, a child's laugh, the sound of rain. These are gentle reminders that God is near, that love is still stronger than loss. You may still have questions. You may not understand why certain things had to break before they could bless you. But one day you will look back and smile through the tears, realizing that every delay was mercy in disguise. Had things worked out earlier, you would have settled for less. Now, God is giving you the version of life that matches your worth. The blessing will fit so perfectly that you will wonder how you ever lived without it. Take another deep breath and whisper, "Thank you, God." Those 3 words unlock more miracles than any long prayer spoken in fear. Gratitude is the language of heaven. When you say it sincerely, angels move faster. Doors open smoother. The energy around you brightens instantly. Gratitude turns the waiting room into holy ground. So even now, thank Him for what you can't yet see. The unseen blessings are already forming in the light of your faith. The storm that once surrounded you is fading. You might still hear its echo, but its power is gone. God stood in the middle of that storm and commanded it to be still. That's why you survived what others thought would destroy you. You didn't just make it through, you were refined in the fire. Every trial purified you, stripped away what was false, and revealed your true strength. You are not fragile, you are forged. Archangel Michael says, lift your spirit higher. Stop measuring yourself by who left or what broke. Heaven measures you by how you love, how you forgive, how you keep believing. And by that measure, you are already victorious. The crown you carry is invisible now, but soon it will be seen through your peace, your smile, your new beginning. You are stepping into a time when your very presence will inspire healing in others. People will look at you and feel hope again. Right now, the air around you carries divine expectancy. It is as if the universe itself is holding its breath, waiting for you to say yes. Yes to your healing. Yes to your joy. Yes to the next step. Once you say that word, doors will appear where walls once stood. Opportunities will meet you halfway. Synchronicities will guide you exactly where you need to be. That is the rhythm of grace. The 15 minutes heaven spoke of were never about earthly time, they were about readiness. You are ready now. The moment you chose to read, to believe, to receive, the countdown ended. You crossed into a new vibration of blessing. Keep your heart open, because confirmations will multiply quickly. You might receive a message, a call, or a sign that makes your spirit leap. Recognize it, thank God for it, and step forward. The angels will handle the rest. You are safe. You are loved. You are exactly where you are meant to be. And the goodness that's coming next will remind you why you never gave up.